lovies. How are you guys this lovely Saturday evening? Hey, girl. Hey. I'm happy to see you came back around. So I just did a live reading a little while ago, so some people might trickle in from there, which I'm pretty happy about. Um, but yeah, so that was a pretty cool one. It was messages from our ancestors and where we're at on our journey right now, what we could be working on, tongue tied, what we could be doing at this time on our journey to, kind of, improve our circumstances and things like that, and work on our growth. So this one is going to be a free yes and no's or oracle card. You just let me know which one you would prefer. Hi Taylor, how are you? Um, as well as 10 $3 card pulls or $15 mini spreads, or sorry, mini readings. I can't get my words out, so I feel like my throat chakra might be a little bit closed off. So maybe somebody who's watching may feel like that, because I felt just fine during the other reading. I was just like going, and like now all of a sudden I feel like a little tongue tied. So some of y'all might be feeling like that about something. So uh, 1 second. Hopefully this works, because I know that last time people were having a hard time with finding me, or like for some odd reason, so it might not work then. It's not I need to do it the way I wanted to do it. All right, give me 1 second, guys. This is so frustrating. It's like, there's gotta be a way to do this. I'm not the most tech savvy to begin with, so it's like all right, that might actually be it. I think that's better. All right, so I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's still not working. Whatever. I'm over it. If you guys are able, if for those of you who do want to do a paid reading, the information's in the description box. It's not letting me just like, because I'm on my private YouTube on the other, on my computer, and I'm trying to like put the link for both, and it's still giving me problems. I don't know if it's because it's a link, so it's like a safety feature or something. It's fucking stupid though. It's really frustrating because it's not even showing up here. Whatever. All right, so let me see. People are asking questions, so I want to make sure that I answer. All right, so this one will be for Taylor. We'll start with Taylor first. Organized this before. All right, so we'll start with Taylor for a yes or no. I'll just go in order of how they come in, unless somebody does a paid reading, then they get, priority, of course. For those of you who are new to the channel, definitely hit that subscription button and the notification bell. Hit the like button, all those things that help me connect with you energetically and help support the channel as it grows. All right, so for Taylor, will they ever communicate with their ex, the Taurus? First, most accurate message. Thank you. All right, both so far but we'll see. I do see the chariot on the top, I mean the bottom of the deck, and that's a yes, but we'll pull an actual card just to see. That could be about really fast communication, but it could also be about moving on from something. So we're gonna tap in and see. I don't want to, tell you yes and then it's not a yes. So let's see. All right, let's see for Taylor. Got 2 cards. All right, so I'm getting. It's a maybe, and I feel like it's a maybe because they're going through something right now. I feel like everything within them is saying that they would like to communicate with you. However, we got the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is a no, but then the 6 of Swords is a maybe. So I feel like they're going through some hard times right now, and that's why there's, like, I guess you would say a blockage or a delay when it comes to communication. So they're not quite where they need to be at this time. But I do feel like in due time, there is a good possibility that something could happen. We got the Ace of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. Oh, look at that. I just saw the 8 of Wands too. I feel like they want to come back into union. And I feel like, you might be a little bit closed off to the idea at first, but just of course use your own intuition. Like if you feel like their intent is like not for the highest good, then obviously be mindful of that. So I feel like there is a possibility of it happening, but they need to do some stuff first. Like for instance, if there's like a third party that's involved, they need to get rid of that third party before they can come towards you. Otherwise, communication is going to be blocked. So hopefully that makes sense so far. Yeah, so I think that until they do what they need to do, it won't probably happen just yet. But it's not that it's a no. It's just like a, down the line kind of thing. So like I said, I hope that was helpful, love. So send back your energy, and thank you for trusting me with yours. All right, so my girl Aya is here. All right. I feel guided to read from the Divine Masters Oracle deck for you. Let's see what they have to say. Here's the most accurate message for. I know your real name. I'm not gonna say it on the channel though. I do feel like there's about to be something happening really, really fast, and it's going to have to do with technology. I'm not sure if that's about your channel. I feel like you have like an online business, so it might have something to do with that. But because I was just on the bottom of the deck, and I'm just reading intuitively. All right, so we've got that came out, and it came out fast. Shiva, karma release. The end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. So I feel like, for a while you might have felt kind of stuck in something, but they're letting you know that, like, you've learned the lessons that needed to be learned, and you're going to be able to move forward from whatever this is. Of course, there's always free will, right? So being able to say, okay, I meaning you, I disconnect from anything that's been holding me back. I disconnect from any negative thoughts about myself. I disconnect from negative or maladaptive behavior patterns, so on and so forth. I feel like you're releasing those things so that you can be on a higher path in your life, and they're just letting you know, like, you're on the right path. Just don't doubt it. Bottom of the deck we have Sana Kumara. It says open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and secret information. So you're getting a lot of downloads right now at this time. With Serapis Bay, paradigm shift, activation to grow, make the necessary change. Yeah, exactly. Like going back to what I said, it's about, free will here. You have the power to change a lot of different things. You're getting signs and synchronicities about what it is that you need to do. So it's just about doing it and actually, paying attention to these things. Reclaiming your magic. Isis is here. Call back your power and what is rightfully yours. So those karmic cycles, like I say, that's about a person. Those karmic cycles, you know, that you're closing out. You gotta reclaim your power and understand who you are and stand on fucking business. Like I jokingly said in the reading prior to this one, I was talking about standing on necks. You know what I mean? Like fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Put your size 5 freaking Tim's on and put, you know, stand on business, you know, like you say fuck that shit. Like who do you think you are? You're not about to hesitate. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Knowing that you have a lot more power than you give yourself credit for. I can stop that. So I hope that was helpful, girly. And you're so welcome. So I'm gonna move on to, let's see, Jamila, I like that name, it's pretty. Jamila. So Jamila is asking, will her and her Leo will Jamila's Leo reach out for a reconciliation? Here's the most accurate message for Jamila. I'm seeing yes, possibly. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It could be like an apology coming in. But let's get an actual card to see. There's the most accurate message. I do apologize, guys, if you see the stupid, like, little fly keep flying around. It's just fucking annoying the shit out of me. I'm like, I talked about it on the last reading I did. Really frustrating. Like, I cleaned everything. Like, there's nothing here. Why is this one little stupid fly lingering around? It's frustrating. All right. It's looking like a yes. Okay, so we got Judgment. They're gonna, like, it's gonna be a judgment call for them, and they also are, like, coming to their senses, I feel like, about how they feel. So they're gonna come in with a love offer and possibly also an apology about something. I feel like they had to do some inner work first. We got the Hermit on the bottom of the deck, and the Death. Yeah, they on the top of the deck. So I do feel like they're gonna come back. Yeah, and when they do, it's gonna be fast moving energy. So they are gonna come back around, probably for a reconciliation, or at the very least to, like, communicate, like, some sort of apology. I do feel like, again, they had to do some type of work first, and they're realizing something. Like, they're getting some sense of clarity, like an aha moment of saying, oh, I was a dickhead and I probably should, you know, have treated her better, kind of thing. I'm getting something like that. So that's what I picked up on. So it's looking pretty good. I always like to see that. You know, I always hate when it's, like, not the best answer, but, you know, it's still the best for what you need to know at this time. So it looks pretty good. So thank you, Jamila, for trusting me with your energy. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button and subscribe. Greatly appreciate the support. Let's see. I see a new face, or a new name rather, I have never seen. Evgeny. I probably said that completely wrong, and I definitely apologize. But I'm just saying hi. I see that you waved, so I just want to say hi and acknowledge you. I appreciate you coming through. So we have Rahul asking, will Jarima reach out for a reconciliation? Let's see. I have my IPA beer. Nice and cold. Oh yeah. All right. Raul. Jarima. Right now it's a no, but we're gonna pull from the actual deck. It's just on the bottom of the deck, so I don't know if it was just like, If it's just saying that this person is going through a lot right now, like dealing with some pain, or maybe they caused you some pain. But let's see. Let's get an actual card out and I'll give you more details. I don't like when it gives me more than one at one time, so I'm going to put those back. That said a yes, but I just want to make sure I get the clearest, most accurate message. It's mixed energy. Clarify, 5 of Wands. We got no, but then we had some yes energy, and then we got no. It's like all over the place. Right now, I feel like they're undecided. I'm feeling like they go back and forth in their head. It's like an inner conflict I'm getting of what they should do, type thing. I feel like correct me if I'm wrong, does this person have water or fire in their chart by any chance? Either way, I'm just getting like they're trying to figure out how to be confident in their decision to do this. I feel like they think they're going to get rejected, so that's what holds them back. They get caught up in their feelings about how to come towards you. So I'm not getting a clear yes or no. It's more an internal thing with them right now of how do they do it if they do have to do it. I hope that makes sense. So it's giving like a really wishy-washy. I wonder if this person is wishy-washy in and of themselves. So I'm hoping that made sense. I don't even know if you're still here. Hopefully you did get that message though, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm sorry. I apologize. But all right, so my girl Monica is here. What's up, girl? And you're very, very welcome, Jamila. Yeah, Raul, if you want, you could just actually like kind of because I did just do yours. You can just like kind of go back, like, because even though it's live, you could do that. You have that option. You could go back maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, and that will provide your answer there. If you didn't get to watch it. All right, so for my girl Monica, what does Monica want to know? What I get? Okay, so Monica wants to know, will what she's been wanting for and asking for come in divine timing? I mean, I can already just say yes, but I'm going to actually ask. Alright, so for Monica, will what she's been working towards and wanting come in divine timing? Bottom of the deck is 2 of Pentacles. It says maybe, but remember, I always read the energy of the card itself, not just the yes or no on the card, because like I don't read my cards that way. But what I'm getting is there's something about having to be resourceful and possibly save is what I'm kind of sort of getting. But we're going to pull an actual card, and then I'll give you more details on that. So I'm getting more about resources needing to be in order for the things that you have been working towards to come together, if that makes any sense. There's the most accurate message for Monica. Oh yeah. Yep, it's about resources. So we do have the 9 of Pentacles here. So it's a yes. It's just about getting certain things in order first. I feel like, you know what you need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. But we got another yes. I also feel like, you might be teaming up with like, certain people when it comes to working on what it is you want to work on. Building good networking relationships and stuff like that, I'm feeling like. So they just want you to get out of your head, because keep in mind that your own, because we have 9 of Swords on the top, keep in mind your thoughts can dictate outcomes, right? So if you're constantly in your head about it or thinking it isn't going to come together, that can impact what the actual outcome is. and it could cause things to be prolonged and so on and so forth. So just don't allow yourself to be too caught up in your head. Right now it's time to work on your resources, get everything in order, have faith, keep a positive outlook, you know, like attracts like. So if you're constantly, you know, having negative thoughts or, you know, overthinking and stuff, what do you think is going to happen over time? You know what I mean? Trust me, I understand because I go through it too. But yeah, so just don't, you know, I think they're saying surrender, like surrender control of the circumstances. Things you can control it. Things you can't, you know, leave it to the higher ups, you know what I mean? Because they definitely have your back if you want them to, you know, let them step in and help you on the path. So I hope that is helpful and that it makes sense. Love you, girl. Always here giving me your support. Always appreciative. Thank you, girly. Oop, 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 oop. What's that? All right, so I see Yvette. Hi, Yvette. So Yvette is asking, will David get? Ooh, I like. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Will David get her a discount on a car at the dealership? I'm hoping for a yes, because Lord knows I have my little car, my little piece of car that I love very, very dearly, and I'd be thinking to myself, damn, I just want to turn that shit in. But I'm like, you know what, Ruby? That's what I named her, Ruby. I'm like, you know what, Ruby? You've been rocking with your girl for, you know, 5 years now, and you know you're a great car, and I really love you, and I want you to keep up what you're doing. But yeah, let's just see. You know, nothing wrong with wanting something a little bit new, right? Get that little new in our lives, new energy. All right. So right now it's a maybe, but again, the Hierophant is on the bottom of the deck. I wonder if it's trying to say, reading this intuitively, make sure you look into something first. Read the fine print I'm getting before you go signing stuff. I feel like that's what they're trying to say. But let's see. Will David be able to get her a discount at the car dealership? Read the fine print is what I'm getting intuitively. Make sure there's, you know, I just heard cross all the I, or sorry, dot all the I's and cross all the T's type thing. Like, make sure that you look through everything with a, you know, with a fine tooth comb. I'm getting that they might try to sell you a hope and a dream here. Got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. But the card that came out was the Five of Swords. That's somebody who wants to win at all costs type thing. And then we got the King of Pentacles, so that's probably them. Middle of the deck. It's like, got the Knight of Wands. It's almost like they want you to make a quick decision. They might try to rush you on something. So be careful with that. Clarify the Five of Swords. I just want to make sure I read that right. So I'm getting more of a cautionary thing versus a clear yes or no right now. I don't know if this is somebody who you've known for a long time or something like that. Or that you worked with them in the past with when it comes to getting a car or something. I don't know. I'm getting like this mixed ass message. It's like really confusing. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm also getting that maybe it's trying to say, because the Nine of Pentacles just came out, I don't know if like they're getting commission or something on this. So just be very mindful. I'm kind of getting. Let me just get one more. I know that you just wanted a yes or a no, but like I want to make sure I give you the right answer. I don't want to just send you off, you know, doing some bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like stiff competition I'm getting or something like that. So just be careful. I'm getting something along those lines. I'm hoping that that makes sense, because I don't know the circumstances quite well, right? Hi Victoria. Yes, you can ask a question, lovey. Yeah, Yvette, I'm hoping that was helpful because, like I said, I know it was kind of a little bit of an all over the place kind of question or answer, rather. But I'm just getting like, I don't know, like if this person is trying to, like I said, sell you like a hope and a dream, maybe you want to hold off on signing anything, especially because it is retrograde. For those of you who like kind of keep up with that type of stuff, retrograde is like the worst time to sign any type of legal documents or anything like that. So just be very, 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 very mindful. See, that's why the Six of Cups came up, because you do know this person. Um, yeah, something just didn't feel right to me. Okay. So like you said, maybe you'll go to a different dealership and see what happens. Yeah. So, like I said, I hope that helped. And for those of you who are resonating with your readings, just make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, all those good things that help me when it comes to building my channel and connecting with you guys. Victoria, what is your question, love? I think you're the next one. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. I read over it. My bad. Does Trey? Oh. Wait, Victoria, I think I remember you. From the other night. I remember you. So for Victoria, does her Scorpio have any inkling that she's expecting a baby? Iris, answer yes or no. Right now it's no. Got the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, but we're going to pull an actual card to get the actual energy and see. And it's funny because you said that he's in bad energy and we got that Five of Pentacles. I wonder if he's going through financial hardships or something right now. Weird card to come out. Seven of Swords. I wonder if he's trying to say like he kind of, I wonder if he's trying to get out of his obligation. I hope that's not the case, but we're going to ask. So I'm going to clarify. Because literally the card says making a break for it, like trying to run off type shit. So if he has an inkling that you are, I hope it's not saying like he's trying to avoid something. So I am getting that he does know. He does know. But I feel like he doesn't, yeah, that's what it is. He knows, or he has a feeling that you are, but he doesn't feel like he is financially stable enough at this time to deal with that situation. And he's kind of trying to, like, avoid responsibility kind of thing. Eventually, you guys are going to have to talk about this. So it's like, what's going to come of that, I don't know. But I think the other night when I read for you, it was basically saying, like, there will be communication at some point. No, like, you can't avoid this. I hope he does the right thing. I feel like he's having like an internal battle of how to handle it because he just doesn't feel ready. But I mean, there's a lot of parents who don't feel ready and they have to do what they have to do. They have to step into their role, right? So I'm hoping that that makes sense. I hope that's helpful. But yeah, I'm getting something along those lines. Let me just read over these other messages. Christina, you could wait just 1 second. I'm gonna read over your question again. It's kind of hard because like the way that it looks on my screen, like I'm trying to like find the names and then like they go bouncing back and forth, so I do apologize if I happen to miss anybody. All right, So now I got you, Lovey. I got you. I got you. All right, Ksenia. Does her ex A think about her? Yes or no? There's most accurate message. Like I said, I do apologize. And then the next person, if I can tell, it will be Shift Team. So you can put your question down in the comment section. That way I'll see it, and then I'll go to you next if you ask the question before anybody else does. All right. So far, we have a yes. We have the Knight of Wands. Now, I will say this, just based off the energy of the Knight of Wands. They might be thinking about the sex. I feel like there was like a fiery connection there. They might also have fire in their chart, or you have fire in their chart. They're trying to figure out how to come towards you. The Fool is here. Yeah, they're like in this really weird, like, in and out energy right now. Like, they want to, and then they're like scared. There's fear here. And that's the truth. So, yeah. So it's like they want to, but there's fear associated with this. I'm not sure what the reason for that is, but, you know, if you guys were ever, obviously, if that's your ex, I'm sure you were intimate with this person. So that's one of the things that they're like, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? But on the other end of it too, I feel like they felt like you were a good partner just overall as well. Like, and that's one of the things that, you know, makes it hard for them. There's like, they don't want to come to you on some bullshit. They want to come to you in the right energy. But then they're indecisive about it. So I'm hoping that makes sense, and I hope that you find it helpful. So it does look like they at least entertain the idea. You know what I mean? But they definitely think about you in some way, shape, or form. All right, so I hope that was helpful. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like button and that subscribe button and the notification bell. All right, so we have Shift Team. Looks like you're next. Will I make legitimate money from streaming video games? Oh, I like that. And a fellow YouTuber in the building. So will Shift Team make legitimate money from streaming video games on YouTube? Yes or no? Clearest and most accurate message. Excuse me. Getting so far a maybe. And we got the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I'm kind of getting that. Alright. So before I pull like another card, like an actual card for the spread, because it's just the bottom of the deck, I'm just kind of getting this energy of moving in silence. I'm getting this energy of making sure that if you do this, don't tell too many people your ideas or your plans, because people could try to steal your ideas. I hope that makes sense. But we're going to pull like an actual card and see. So let's get an actual card for this question for Shift Team. Yeah, it's a maybe. I feel like what they're trying to say is this is going to be a time of, I'm getting a couple different things as I look at the card, because that's the Two of Wands. Some of it has to do with choices, making sure that you line up with the right opportunities, paying attention to things, research. He's literally holding the world, right? WWW, World Wide Web, right? This is just an intuitive message. Doing your research of how to, you know, make money doing this, right? You don't want to go wasting your time and picking the wrong options, because there's so many things to look into. There's the algorithms and all these different things. to pay attention to. So I'm getting partly like doing some research, but I do feel like once you start to kind of find your niche and figure out your groove of how to do it, there's you know, there's a potential here. We got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is about, it's a yes card, and it's also about action. It's about passion. um yeah, I feel like this is something that you enjoy doing. 10 of Cups, you really enjoy doing this. And you know, yeah, 9 of Cups is in the middle of the deck. So I feel like, you know, just make sure that you're wary and mindful of, one, the people you connect with, so people don't go stealing your ideas. That's one thing. And again, doing a lot of research, and really figuring out your niche. I do feel like, you know, there is potential here. So I hope that that was helpful and that that made sense. As a fellow YouTuber, I definitely understand, you know, trying to figure out the algorithm and stuff. That shit's fucking confusing. So I hope that that was helpful. And like I said, for those of you who are resonating with your messages, just let me know, and also hit that like button, subscribe, all those different things. And you're so welcome. And if I hope I remember your name. Like when I review later, I'll try to find your name so I could subscribe to you, because video games are always great. Like, and I could tell my brother to subscribe because he subscribes to a whole bunch of gamers. So good luck to you as a fellow YouTuber and as a gamer. Love it. So if there's anybody else who is interested in a yes or no question, or a private, well, it's not really so private, right? A live reading, but personal reading, I should say. Not necessarily private, but personal reading. I am doing 3 cards for $10. And as you can see, even my yes or no's are kind of, you know, a little more detailed than most, right? It's not just a quick yes or no. I give you some insight. And then mini readings too for $15. So you really can't lose here. So just let me know. Okay, I got you, girl. I got you. All right, let's see. What do I feel drawn to from my sister? I feel drawn to this deck. The archetype deck I feel drawn to for you, sis. Oh, by the way, guys, I should have said this before, but we have Aya here, and we have Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. They're also tarot readers, and they are so good. Definitely check them out. They have their different ways of how they read and how they deliver messages, but like Aya is cool because she does like quick little shorts that are meant to be insightful and healing. And then she told, like I said, her focus is on shorts. And my girl Bati, she's been doing a lot of live readings. Check her out as well, because they both are the truth, okay? And they definitely will both help you on your path where you're trying to go, give you that insight that you need, give you that courage and strength to get through whatever you need to get. These are people who I go to and watch for my guidance too. So, you know, I'm not just saying anything just to say it. You know what I mean? So we have on the bottom of the deck, Dilettante. It says, for the light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be professional. Or a professional, I should say. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in pursuits. Shadow is, this is on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull an actual card too. Pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. I'm getting it saying that you are like a jack of all trades, or a Jackie of all trades. I'm getting that you possess so many different gifts that you don't always hone in on. Maybe you don't trust yourself enough with some of those gifts, and I feel like they're just saying, you know, it's time to kind of like blossom more in some of them, learn more, and access them more. I'm getting something along those lines, but that's just what was on the bottom of the deck. So I'm gonna pull an actual card and see. Thank you. King. Nice. Hoorah. Light attributes: enlightened, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Shadow attribute, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Clearly, I feel like it's saying that you are more in your light attribute when it comes to this. I feel like, again, kind of goes back to what we just saw. You know, you have these capabilities and stuff that you might, you know, have a hard time fully, you know, accessing or honing in on, but these are things that are going to help lead people in a very positive way. I've been saying this so much, we've been saying this so much, each one teach one, right? This energy of being able to take the things that you know, your knowledge, and help other people on their path, to help kind of, you know, guide people along the way. I'm getting something along those lines. You're meant to be a leader. So it's just about, you know, trusting yourself more when it comes to your leadership capabilities, I'm getting. Yeah, as a mystic. I feel like you don't fully trust yourself because the mystic came out reversed. It's on the bottom of the deck. Light attribute. Revels in intimate union with the divine. Shadow attribute. Delusional rapport with the divine. Now, in this case, I feel like it's just saying, like, again, you have 7-Eleven. You have these capabilities, and you don't trust yourself fully, is what I'm getting. And they're like, girl, you better stop, because you're stealing from your own self. You're stealing your own light. Thief. Light attribute. Sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. You are so capable of so many things, and I've seen it. Okay? And you know, these are things that are going to bring you so much happiness and wealth, and not just financial wealth. I mean wealth across the board, you know, spiritual wealth that will help you as you continue to grow. But you have to believe in yourself more. With the shadow attribute being stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Now, in this case, there's people stealing from you, right? This is a time to make sure that you again, you're stepping on necks right now. You got to make sure that you stand in your power. You know what you're capable of. You have to have that inner confidence to keep going, because if you don't have that confidence, then people are able to take from you that much more, right? So it's time to really step into your power. And some of this might come from the inner child. We have child nature. Light attributes: friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Shadow attribute: tendency to abuse animals, people, or the environment. Clearly, this is more about your higher self, right? And it's like, you know, maybe you know, trust people too much, and now you're starting to see, oh, I gotta let that go a little bit. So I hope that helps, sis. I hope that made sense. And as I'm burping, as I always talk about my when I'm speaking some type of truth, my throat chakra opens up in that weird ass way of me having to burp. It's really annoying, but it is what it is. So I love you, sis. I love you. I have faith in you. I have confidence in you. So you just have to have that same confidence in yourself. So you got this. All right. So now we have. Let me just make sure nobody else was there first. Divya. Hope I said your name right. And I feel like I remember you asking a question on the last reading I did. So you're here again. Welcome back. So so you want to see if there's a reunion between you and your husband. Does Divya's husband want a reunion? The Jeep. Does the Jeep want a reunion? Here's the most accurate message. Hear all that commotion outside. That was weird. All right, bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool here. It's a maybe card. It's also about taking a leap of faith. So I don't, it's not a yes or no yet, but we're gonna pull an actual card and see what it says. I did just see 4433. I'm not sure if you have been seeing a lot of those numbers at all. But let's see. You might also be seeing the number 11. I mean, you literally put 111 in your question. Aww. Aww. All right, so I'm seeing a yes. We got the 9 of Cups here that came out officially on the spread. Along, and on the bottom of it is the King of Cups. I don't know if he has water in his chart or is just saying that he's in his feelings. Or they're in their feelings. I don't know. Well, obviously you said husband, so yes, a he. He's in his feelings because he really wants to be happy, and right now he's not. 8 of Swords on the top of the deck, and it's like, I don't know if you guys have a family together, like children and stuff, because we do literally have the 10 of Cups in the middle of the deck, and then we got the 9 of Cups. So right now, you know, he's trying to figure out how to be happy on his own, but he is in his feelings right now, and he is like, I want my woman back. I just got like really warm and fuzzy out of nowhere. I was cold a second ago, especially drinking this cold ass beer. But like, you're like a wish come true, like a breath of fresh air to this person. 7-11. Not for the time, but there's 7 people here and 11 legs. So I'm getting this energy of somebody who is like, they know that you're like their good luck charm. They know that you make them happy, or make them happier. I don't like to say someone makes you happy. I don't like that. Nobody can quote unquote make you happy. They can add happiness to your life, but nobody can make you happy. We gotta do that on our own. We talked about that in the last reading. But yes, I do feel like this is a yes. They look at you as wish fulfillment. So this is looking really, really nice. No kids, but there was the marriage. So like, you know, with the 10 of Cups, that card literally, it says marriage on it. But sometimes it could be like, you know, about happy endings. You know, it could represent happy families. So there's no kids involved. It's just simply saying like, you're their safe space. Like, you make them feel good. You make them feel happy. Happier. So that was looking pretty good. I would say that was a beautiful message for you. So if there were any doubts, you know, just know that there is something still there. So I hope that was helpful. And if you haven't done so already, just hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that good stuff. Oh, I love you, sissy. I love you as well. Of course. So yeah, if there's anybody else here right now who wants a question answered, if not, I might just kind of do what I did the last time I did this and just kind of start pulling. What is going on out there? It's too late for this shit. Technically it's early, but it's still late because like my mom works nights and I don't want her to have to deal with their nonsense out there. But anyway, you're very, very welcome. But anyway, if nobody has any other questions, I might just start pulling, you know, a general reading and see what comes up and go from there. And I do thank you guys so far for being here and you know, trusting me with your energy. I hope that's been helpful. This IPA is really good. You guys are looking for a good IPA. Don't know where you guys are located, but I'm in Connecticut, and the distributor gave me this beer for my job, and it's called Headway. It's an IPA from Counterweight, based in Connecticut. So if you could find that in your I'll show you what the bottle, the can looks like. If you guys can find this in your local liquor stores, if you're into that, yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I should get paid for that. Alright, so nobody's asking any questions yet. No new names or faces or anything popping up. So I think I'm going to start pull. I got guided to pull from here. So I'm going to just do a general reading until anybody else comes in for a reading and see what happens. but I felt guided. So let's see what messages come up. All right, Spirit. So for the collective, see. Hi, Show Empathy. How are you? I remember you from the other day too. I'm good, thank you. How are you, love? Did you have a question or did you want a reading? If not, I'm about to just do a I'm happy that you had a good day. That makes me happy. I was gonna say I'm about to do just like a collective reading and see what happens unless somebody has a question or wants to pay for a reading. Keep it real straight to the point, and then if nothing else happens after that, then no worries. But here on the before I start, yeah, go ahead. What's your question, love? So this question will be for Show Empathy. I'm gonna shuffle these cards. What's the question, babes? Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what it is? It throws me off because like when people just put just an initial, I'm just like, oh. Sometimes I can pick up on it. Thank you, Monica, because I was definitely having a moment. I apologize. You're probably like, what the fuck? Answer the goddamn question. I am so sorry. So I thought that you were like saying like, you know, you had a good day. Like I thought that's like what you were trying to say. I am so sorry. My apologies. Okay. Now that I got it together. Thank you, Monica, for the help. So for Show Empathy, did was A happy to see them today? Was A happy to see them today? My apologies. Ooh, we got a yes. King of Pentacles. They were happy. I'm not sure if this person has if they're a Taurus or they have air in their chart. I mean, not air, sorry, earth in their chart. Oh yeah, the world on the bottom. It's flat. Oh, this is all yeses across the board. The Magician. Oh yeah. Ooh, look. Oh shit, you guys are a fucking match. Look. King and Queen of Pentacles. Oh yeah, they were happy to see you. All right. Yeah. I don't know if like in the past like there was something that happened or something like a closure or whatever, but I feel like if there was, like you guys had to learn some lessons and you learned what you needed to learn, right? Close out those old cycles to be able to come back into union. I'm getting possibly twin flames or soulmates. With that Magician card too on the top, it's giving me like this person's been manifesting you back into their life or vice versa, or maybe both of you guys have been. So this is looking good. Okay. I like it. I don't even have to look any deeper into it than that. That was straight to the point. I mean, we got either soulmates or twin flames here, possibly both. So yeah, it's two very stable individuals. But there's something in the air. There's something in the air, and right now, because like you said, you cut them off. I feel like right now, and I guess that's why the world is there. I feel like they they're not in that energy anymore. At least that's not what I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on somebody who's more, it literally says mature and grounded male. Like, this is somebody who's grounded now. Like, they don't need to just, approach you for sex. If this was like a King of Wands, I would be like, oh, I don't know. But that's not how they're showing up. They're showing up as somebody who's mature, stable. They want something stable. So this looks pretty good. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, this is looking nice. I like it. I like it for you. It's like I said, I didn't get any negative energy from that at all. I felt pretty solid. Yeah, like that's why that world card was there, lessons that needed to be learned first, maybe for him, maybe he used to base things on sex only type thing or mostly, and now he's like, oh wait, I have somebody who actually is, solid, and somebody who I want to try to possibly grow with, right? Yeah, exactly, Monica, especially if it's a twin flame or a soulmate, you know so that sounds really, really positive. So I'm gonna pull from this deck until somebody else pops in and asks a question or pays for a reading. I'm happy that that was helpful. All right, so what does the collective need to know at this time? Yeah, based on what I saw, that is your twin. You guys are a match from what I saw. It's very rare when you see the cards come out almost back to back like that. Excuse me. All right, so for the collective, we have language of light came out, rediscovery, humble wanderer, and communication. So I'm getting that this is, you're so welcome, Lovey. You're so welcome. So I'm getting that this is a time to work on self-love. How do you talk to yourself? How do you how is your inner dialogue? Ask yourself that question, actually, like, hug yourself, I'm even getting, for some, it might be kind of, it's giving me possibly like inner child kind of stuff too, possibly for somebody. Maybe for some, you didn't feel like you got the love that you needed from a mother figure or a parent. Take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. That's not gonna be for everybody, but if it makes sense, let me know. But yeah, learning how to like nurture yourself now, and working on that inner child. I'm getting something along those lines. This card actually was on the bottom of the deck, but I forgot to read it to you guys. Cathedral of Light. Stubborn attitudes, extending the olive branch of artistry. Perhaps is saying that this is a time to allow yourself to be open enough to working on relationships with people from your past. And like only people who you feel is something positive, obviously, right? If you feel like it's something super negative, then no. But like I say, if it's a parent, letting them be able to come to you with and give them the grace and be able to say, yeah, you might not have always been the best parent in the whole wide world, because all parents have, their issues. I know I'm pretty sure when my son gets older, he's going to say, oh, I didn't like how you did this and I didn't like how you did that. And I have to be able to own up to those things, right? So again, giving grace and allowing people to come in and extend that olive branch to be able to, provide apologies and things like that. If it's not a parent, maybe it's just somebody in your life who you were very, very, very close to, and you care about this person a lot, but there's this stubborn attitude of maybe closing them out, or vice versa. I'm getting something like that. So again, if this is making sense, let me know. I'm getting something like along those lines. Energy medicine, sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. I'm getting, for some, I'm getting more than one message, so I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up for both. For one of the messages I'm picking up on, this could have been a maternal figure that you might have had some issues with. It's that fertility part that's standing out to me. For others, it could just be saying that you're in this energy of still healing from whatever this was. But there's this saying, don't be so closed off to this person, because unfortunately, you know what happens sometimes is we get in our moments, right, in life, and people do us dirty, or they hurt us or whatever, and we shut down, we shut them out. And you know, some people are actually meant to still be in our life in some capacity. Some people, we have to use our discernment and know when it's necessary to cut those ties. Some relationships are worth healing. Yeah, finding the light within. Light seeker on the bottom of the deck. Light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. So some relationships might be worth rebuilding, especially if it's a maternal relationship here that might be popping up in the reading. Like I said, this is going to be different for everybody, so please take the messages as they resonate, because this is just collective energy at this time. You know, this won't be for everybody who ends up watching, okay? I'm just trying to figure out a way to close out the reading before I, you know, sign off. All right. We have Universal Merkaba, a sacred purpose. You have the answer and lucid dreaming. So you might be getting some inklings about something in the form of dreams of how to move about this situation. So pay attention, because these dreams are happening in the way that they're happening for a higher purpose. Because there are attachments that need to be released. Energy attachments on the bottom of the deck. Energy exchange, negative influences, and self-sabotage. So there's something that might be going on, whether it's within yourself, your own relationship with yourself, or relationships with a mother figure possibly, or somebody in your circle that you've had to kind of distance yourself from. They're saying this might be a time to try to rebuild that relationship. Let's get maybe one or two more from here, then we'll pull a few cards from the tarot, and that'll be the end. Unless somebody comes in asking a question or wants to pay for a reading. Sphere of light, healing hands, empathic qualities, and animal wisdom. So I'm getting empath energy. I feel like that's probably you guys. You guys are empaths, and you know, you hold on to a lot of energy a lot of the time, and that's why this is even more difficult, because you're holding on to your own emotions, but then you have the emotions of other people that you're holding on to as well. And that's part of the reason why you feel drained. That's why you feel tied down. And they're just basically saying it's okay to feel what you're feeling, but use this as a moment of healing, whether it's for yourself or for other people or both. Because there are some relationships in your life right now that are worth saving. Yeah, like see, your seeker is here again. But again, this is about using your discernment too, right? Because that's not gonna be for every relationship. That's not saying like, oh, every single person who fucks you over, oh, welcome them back into your life with open arms. Hell fucking no. Absolutely fucking not. 5 people in here, 14 likes, adds up to 10. Some things are meant to close out cycles, but then some of them are meant to, you know, I just heard the word reignite. Some relationships are meant to be worked on. We have Celestial Channel, hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, and staying neutral. Yes, staying neutral stood out to me. That middle ground, right? Being able to be discerning enough to look at the stuff that you're going through right now, you know, from a perspective of finding a sense of balance. I'm getting balance it out, because you'll know, and ironically enough, the number on there is 6. That's about balance. So that middle ground, right? If people did you really fucked up in your life, right? Are they worth having in your life? Like you'll be able to know. You'll feel it if those are people that you got to completely shut out, versus people who they are meant to be in your life in some capacity, especially family. Not to say that all family needs to be around. I'm not saying that, but you know, just being able to use your discernment to know which ones are worth that. Bottom of the deck we have number 6 is here again. 1 + 5. Galactic vibration, personal conviction. Exactly, raising your resilience and direct channel. You'll know, you'll feel it. The energy of the people that are around you who you want to reconnect with and things like that. We have sacred space. Excuse me. Positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, and removing obstacles, right? Exactly. So removing the situations and people from your life that need to be removed, and having a positive outcome with the people that are meant to be there. Past life. So for some of you, this is a past life kind of situation. Oh, interesting. A cultural experience. It is behind you and regression. Yeah, do not allow yourself to regress, right? Only move forward. Being able to say to yourself, self, is this a relationship that's meant rekindling or working on? I'm going to do a quick little 3-card spread and then pull maybe some advice or something, and then that'll be the end of this reading. Hey, Chris, what's up? What's up? I miss you. So Ariel Spirit here, that's Chris. Me and him have known each other for 15 years. We used to work together. He is one of my closest friends. He is just a great person, and I'm happy to see him here. Happy to see him here. So Chris, just so you know, right now, I'm just doing, to close out, I'm doing like a collective message. But if you do have like a question or anything, you let me know and I got you. So far in this reading, because this is just a collective message now, because I've already done like a lot of like personal ones. So far the energy is basically just saying like, there are relationships in our lives, right? I'm gonna say our lives that are meant to nurture and work on and rebuild, while there's ones that we have to sever ties with completely, and we have to use our discernment to know which ones are which. You know, some of them are meant to be healed, and some of them we have to just be able to chuck up the deuces and say, yeah, I'm good on that. Hey, Teen, what's up, girl? Love you guys. I keep telling Colin Sharice that we need to all link up and just, you know, have a good time. You know, smoke a bowl or something. I miss y'all. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, see? We got bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. So, you know, that energy I was talking about, that back and forth, right? That balancing it out, figuring it out, trying to discern. That makes a lot of sense based on what we're seeing here. So we're going to do a little 3-card spread, and then we'll do, like I said, some last like messages to close out, like some advice or something, and then that'll be the end, unless somebody comes in with questions or something. All right, so I feel like in the past, we got 9 of Swords here. I'm getting that there was a point in time where some of you guys felt very, just like when it comes to these relationships in particular, a lot of anxiety, fear, just not in a good headspace, losing sleep about it in some cases, just a lot, you know. But again, you had to realize, like, you know, certain things. Yeah, there's these negative attachments to these relationships. The devil here on the bottom of the deck. Like these look, all this is all about the mental space. 8 of Swords. These are people who have you all in your fucking head. And then the Tower. No, they're like absolutely fucking not. Some of these situations and people are absolutely no. You know, you went through, you know, what you went through, and it's like you had to work on yourself, you had to work on your healing to get to where you are now. You have to be able to know which of these relationships are worth salvaging and did I say that right? Yeah, salvaging, and which ones are not. Use your discernment, because there are gonna be people trying to come back around, especially with us in retrograde. Tell us more. Yeah. So right now you guys are focusing on got the 7 of Pentacles here. You're focusing on the fruit of your labor coming together. You're putting in effort into the right things in your life. You're putting in effort into yourself, the right relationships, like I said before, passionate new beginnings, creative projects. You're really inspired right now and feeling really fired up when it comes to being inspired to do what it is that you want to do for you. Yeah, moving past the things that no longer work, right? The Chariot. And this could be in any way, shape, or form. For some of you, it's about work-related stuff. For some of you, again, it's about those relationships that I talked about earlier. I was picking up on possibly mother relationships, but or some type of matriarch of some sort, but that's not going to be the case for everybody. So everybody's situation is going to be different. Yeah, like I just said, for some of you, it is work related, right? Eight of Pentacles in the middle of the deck, you know, putting all that hard work and time into something, and it's like, okay, well, you know, I'm trying to stay inspired here, but, you know, do I stay or do I go? You're just trying to figure out what situations and or people are meant to put in that effort into. Hopefully that makes sense so far. Let's get one more. Likely outcome, we got the Page of Pentacles. So remember I said, like, you know, there's going to be people trying to come back into your energy, possibly with some type of communication or something like that. I'm getting apologies for some. You have to use your discernment. Queen of Swords. You got to be able to use your discernment and stand on business. We got the King of Wands. You have to be confident. I love you, teen. Love y'all. You got to be confident in your decision when it comes to this. You don't want anybody coming into your space selling you a hope and a fucking dream. Like, absolutely not. Like, you need people in your life that are solid, whether this is in the form of bosses, friends, family, especially a mother figure, because I was picking up on that earlier. You have to stand on business and you have to mean that shit. You got to be confident and comfortable in that decision when you make that decision. Yeah. In order to reap the benefits that you've earned. Reap what you've sown with this Wheel of Fortune here. No more, you know, hissy footing around people and their you know, inconsistencies and things like that. Like, it's time, because like right now is 111, not including the seconds, but you know, that's all about coming into alignment, right? Reaping the fruit of your labor, the new beginnings coming through, and those major endings, you know, happening as well. What is this shit? Oh, okay, so we have a question. I'm going to answer that question for you. Mirjana. For Mirjana, I hope I'm saying your name right. It doesn't matter, I'll still connect with the energy if I'm saying it wrong. I do apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Will Christian's secrets and lies come out this month? And does his family know? There's the most accurate message. I have King of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is a yes card, but I'm going to pull an actual card and get that energy and see. Give you a little more detail. Yeah, I'm getting a yes. We got the Nine of Wands, and I feel like this is a tiring situation. Like, whatever this is, because I don't really fully know. Whatever this is, like, I feel like this has been like an uphill battle about something. I don't know exactly what these secrets and stuff are, but yeah. This person, I'm getting the gift of gab, and that's why they're able to like get people to believe in their lies. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know, the Page of Cups is is her swindler. They're a swindler. Like, they're able to just like get people to think anything. Yeah. I also feel like the family is having a hard time seeing the truth. I don't think that they don't know the truth, but I feel like they're having a hard time seeing it. Yeah. A lot of yeses here. So I'm getting a yes. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let's just clarify this Nine of Wands real quick. And good night, Monica. Thank you, my love, for being here. Yeah, see? It's like this gift of gab type energy. Literally, like, we got the Knight of Wands here. This is somebody who, like, they know how to, like, really play on heartstrings, and like they show all this passion about something, and you know, it makes people, it's giving me like grandeur, you know what I mean, like grandeur, like vibes, like they just think they're like the shit, and like they can just get everybody to do what they want. This is actually just like a little I use it for like background music so that I don't get copyright infringement on here. It's like a copyright free like chill pop little thing, which I like. My son Mikey was supposed to make me something, and he started, but he's got his own like real projects that he's working on. So he was like, "Fuck your little stupid project, mom." I'm just joking, Mikey. But yeah, but yeah, you know, I think part of the reason why this is hard for people to see is because of this Five of Cups. Like, to be able to actually acknowledge that this is how this person is, like, that shit's hard. So there's a lot of secrets behind the scenes. Three of Pentacles, and some people know this, and like I said, they're either in disbelief about it or they're a part of it too. I'm getting something like that. Yeah, look, the moon. So yeah, a lot of secrets are about to come out is what I'm getting. It's crazy. I hope that was helpful, and I'm happy that you said it was on point. Definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you felt like you resonated. We'll greatly appreciate that support. Alright, so let's see. To close out the collective portion of this reading, I feel connected to these cards. So this is what I'm going to read from. Okay. And this will be the last messages unless somebody else comes in. Thank you, Teen. Love you. Alright, so let's get some last messages for the collective. Alright. So we have automatic negative thoughts here on the bottom of the deck. You are learning to take charge of the thoughts you choose to give life to. Remember I was talking about like that interconnectedness you have with yourself too earlier. That relationship with self might need a little bit of work. I did mention that. That was one of the first things I said when I was talking about this card, right? That, you know, give yourself love. You know what I mean? Speak light and life into yourself. If you're one of those people who I can raise my hand on this, you know, one of those folks who tend to speak down to yourself, let that shit go. Excuse me. Let that shit go. This is a time to speak highly of yourself. Because remember, the way that you treat yourself is how people are going to treat you, right? If you're speaking down about yourself, or you treat yourself, you know, in a maladaptive way, how do you expect other people to treat you well? They're not going to, right? They're going to look at you as a walking fucking doormat. It's time to look out for self. That self-love, self-care, all that stuff is going to be important right now. You can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. You cannot make this up even if you wanted to. And as I'm looking at the number here too up there, 4 people in the chat, 14 likes. Just changed to 5 people, but when I said it, the number would have added up to 9. It's giving me 9 of Cups, which is all about intrinsic happiness, right? It's about, you know, fulfillment within self, wish fulfillment within self. Self-love, very important right now. It says, you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. Did I not just say that? Come on now. Did I not just say that? It came out along with wishful thinking, and guess what the number on here? It's 9. You might be seeing the numbers 3, 6, and 9 a lot. That's like a holy number. It says you are learning how to manifest life that you desire. Part of self-love is being able to Really step into what it is that you want for yourself, right? Your desires, your, you know, your needs and your wants. Let's get one or two more from here. I do see that I have a question here, from Lakeisha. Let me just grab these last two cards from here, and then I'll do that for you. And I think you'll be the last one. And 666, I know people get scared when they see that number. It's actually not a bad number. It's one of those things that we're conditioned to think is a bad number. And actually, there's 6 people in here, and there's 15 likes, another 6. So yeah, I said you might be seeing the number 6 a lot, right? 6 is not a bad number. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Lati. It's a question of, I mean, sorry, it's not a question. Sorry, let me rephrase. It's a number about, as my girl just said, definitely subscribe to her, by the way, a number of reflection, but it's also a number of balance, finding balance and harmony within yourself. We have awakening here. You are no longer letting people dictate or run your life for you. And Lakeisha, no worries. I got you. As soon as I picked this last card, I got you, okay? You came in right on time. I want to make sure I help as many people as I can. Alright, so we got 2 here. Alright, so that now remember I was talking about that number 9. It's coming up again. Perception is here. Number 36 adds up to 9. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Along with void. You are covering up the emptiness or pain through an addiction. So now remember, addiction is different things. Addiction could be negative, you know, thinking, right? That was one of the first cards we saw from this particular deck. Negative thinking. It could actually be like addictions of some sort to a substance or event. Now I'm putting on my counselor hat from when I was in school. What addiction actually can be. It could be certain activities in your life, like you could be even addicted to what, like, bless you, confirmation. Good things, right? You know, people think like, oh, if I work out a lot, then, you know, that's awesome. And it's like, well, it's good if you're doing it for health reasons, but if you're doing it because you're trying to look a certain way and that's the only thing that you're doing it for, it could become maladaptive, right? Anything can become maladaptive. So just keep that in mind when it comes to this void that might be getting filled, right? And you're very, very welcome. What did my girl just say? Yes, teen, that's absolutely fucking right, girl. And guess what? As you just said, you're ready to receive. We got earth shifts on the bottom of the deck. You are very connected to Mother Earth and such. You will experience all that she does, right? That's really about the going with the flow of life and allowing things to just kind of happen. You know, the things you can control, you control them. The things you can't, allow it to happen, right? You have generosity on the bottom of the deck. Giving from your heart with no strings attached is what is needed right now. So really there's 7 people in here, and then the 7s here. And then Christina was just talking about this abundance coming in, right? The good fortune, 777. Some of you might be seeing 777. I just saw also 1, 2, 3 on the timer. And we have mentor here. You are about to meet a person of high integrity who will help guide you in the right direction. For some of you, that might be yourself. That could be talking about your inner compass that you need to focus on and pay attention to, okay? So that was the end of the collective reading. I hope that you guys resonated. And for those of you, again, who are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And then I'm going to do this last question for Lakeisha, and that will be the end of this reading. And this was really fun. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Girl, these angel numbers have been crazy. Between like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, like this number's in succession, letting us know that we're in alignment, you know, things coming together. All right, Lakeisha, so what is your question? Yep, and I commented that in your reading earlier. I commented that in your reading earlier because I saw the time at that time, and then like I had like the percentage on my phone, and like it was just like a lot going on, all the numbers that was going on. All right, Shanna. All right, I'm probably gonna say the name wrong, but it doesn't necessarily matter because the energy I'll still connect with it. So I'm hoping I say it right. Shanna, I hope I'm saying it right, or Yushena. I'm gonna say Yushena. I feel like that's how it's probably pronounced. All right, so this question is for Lakeisha. This is gonna be the last one unless somebody else comes in. So for Lakeisha, does Yushena want I like that name. It's pretty cool. Does Yushena want a relationship with Lakeisha? There's the most accurate message. We got the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if he has water in his chart or is just simply saying that this is somebody who's in their feelings and their emotions at this time. So it's looking kind of good, but let's get an official card on the spread and see what it says. All right, so the card that came out officially is the Death card, and it says no. Let me explain how I read though. I don't necessarily just go based off of yes and no's on there. I don't. I go based on the energy of the card and the cards surrounding it. So that says no. However, on the bottom of the deck we have the Magician, which is the yes card, right? That's about manifestation. We also have Page of Wands on the top of the deck, which is another yes card, talking about fast communication, optimism. And then we have the High Priestess in the middle of the deck, which is a yes card. So I'm getting that this person, they have some transformations that they have to do within themselves. I feel like they have to figure a few things out, but they're trying to remain optimistic. I feel like they're trying to manifest love, and I feel like that person is, or that love is with you, but they have to figure out some things first. Yeah, because again, the King of Cups is here. So it's just about trying to figure out how, yeah, they want stability. Ultimately, they do want stability, but there's just some things that they still have to close out first. And I feel like when they get to where they need to be, they're gonna like want to really invest in this. So I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yeah. I'm getting that they either have water in their chart or fire, or one of you guys, like, you know, could be opposing signs. But yeah, I will also say that this person, they might be a little bit possessive over you if that time does come, because like they don't want to let you go. They're like, absolutely fucking not. Let's just clarify the Death card just to make sure I'm on the right track with that. If you guys see something flying around, that's what I'm picking up on, because I was definitely picking up on fire sign energy. I'm like, somebody has fire in their chart somewhere. There was like several cards that came up, including a Sagittarius card. I'm a Sagittarius too. See, the thing is this, like, they have to release themselves from whatever old toxic shit so that they could come towards you. So if there's anything going on within themselves that they feel like a lack of confidence about or something like that, or fear, any of those kind of things. Yeah, they feel guarded right now. Nine of Wands here. Like they feel guarded, but they want to, so they go back and forth. That makes a lot of sense to me. So it's like it's not that they don't want to, it's just that they have some stuff they got to sort out within themselves. Now, I will say, however, actually, let's get an advice card. I don't usually do this, but being that you're the last one, why not? Let's get an advice card for Lakeisha to close out her reading. Because what I was going to say, just intuitively reading, don't wait on nobody. You know what I mean? Time is of the essence, right? And we ain't got time to waste. So if someone is acting like they don't know what the hell they want, you gotta do what's best for you. Their intentions are their intentions, but as far as like what's best for yourself, right? You can't be holding on to people. Yeah, use your intuition here. The High Priestess. So if you feel like there's potential here and you want to hold out, or not hold out, but hold on and see how it goes, be patient, blah, 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 cool. But if it feels like this is by somebody who's gonna try to string you along type shit, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, so stand on business. Look, even though it's Leo energy there, it's still like the Queen of Wands also just represents fire energy in general. Yeah, so that's you. You got to be confident, you got to stand on business, and you don't take nobody's bullshit, and use your intuition. Because you do not want to be put in a position of feeling loss and things like that, especially if that's something you've already been through in the past. Like you don't want to go through that again, right? Because you're in the process of healing and still trying to remain resilient and optimistic. The star in the middle of the deck, like this is somebody who, if they're gonna come, they gotta come correct. So just don't play the whole waiting game thing unless you feel like there's some potential here. That's what I just got. So you're very, very welcome. To close out for real, I'm going to pull from, let's see if I can find it. Yes. So I'm gonna just pull out one last card for the the whole collective. When I split the deck, I just got freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Abso-fucking-lutely. What did my girl just say? Oh yes, girl, I gotta do that. Yep, and there's a reason why Christina and Ariel Spirit, they're a married couple and they've been married for a while. I've known them for a very, very long time. And I met, or I saw the sparks. I saw when everything happened. It was beautiful. Two people who, you know, had been through things in their life, and they came together and everything just made sense, and they're still together, and they're like, now like they started off as like best friends basically, and now and now look, you know what I mean? So that's what love could look like, you know, two best friends coming together and being supportive of each other through the ups and downs and helping each other grow. So it can happen, you know what I mean? If there's anybody who's a testament to that, is this lovely couple that's watching me at the same time, because I love you guys so much. And I'm really grateful for the support. So let's get that one last card as an affirmation, and then we'll close out the reading. Bottom of the deck, we do have empathy here. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Remember, I was talking about knowing and being able to discern relationships and situations in your life that are meant to, you know, be kept, and the ones that you have to sever, right? Okay, so let's get one last card for the collective to close out. Love you guys so very much. Change. The only constant is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. For some of you, you're literally like going to be moving. For others, it's just simply saying that, you know, there are things that have to happen in life to allow for movement to happen, right? Um, Before I leave, yeah, Mia, you're the. I know I said that to Lakeisha that she would be the last one, but you caught me right before I was about to close everything. So, what's your question, Lovey? And thank you, Teen Teen. I really appreciate you guys. I miss y'all. No, no, no. You're good, honey. What's your question, Mia? No, it's fine. You're the last one. It's okay. But I appreciate you for wanting to respect my time, but I have no problem with reading for you. You're welcome, Lakeisha. Okay, now that's a very loaded question. Can you what's the word I'm looking for? Can you give me a little bit more of a detailed question? Are you on the right path when it comes to what exactly? Career, love, spirituality, so on and so forth. Just give me a little bit more insight so that I can make sure that that I can get that in alignment for you. Love, okay. All right. So is Mia on the right path when it comes to love? And this is the last question. And definitely check out my girl Tears and Wheat Tarot show. She's awesome. I made her a moderator, so this is pretty cool. Thank you, Lovey. Yeah, you need to make me a moderator on yours too, because I be ooh girl. I be want to go. I be stepping into my spiritual gangster and be get ready to come through that damn screen on there. Like yo, I'll be coming at my girl like that, talking all that bullshit. All right. So on the bottom of the deck we have the Hierophant. Technically that's technically that's a maybe card. However, what I'm getting is this is a time for you to, and this is probably what you've been doing, really looking at your value systems when it comes to love is what I'm getting. Literally that card is about marriage. It's about, you know, all of your value systems and things like that, your belief systems. That's literally what that card is about. So I feel like you might be seeing the numbers 5 a lot. We have 515 right now up there. The number 5 is on here. So you might be seeing 5s a lot. 515 might be another number you've been seeing. 15. I'm getting something like that. Number 6. I'm getting something along those lines. But we're going to pull an actual card to just see. And so let's get like a more detailed answer. Wow, you're born on the 5th. See? Look at that. That's wild. All right, so we got something challenging. Let's see what it is. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. And it's giving me, being that it's challenging, because like the Ace of Pentacles is usually about like financial stability, new beginnings in terms of money matters and things like that. So being that came out challenging, and then we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck before, I feel like there's just something that you still might be needing to kind of fine tune when it comes to oh, see, look at that. I wonder if maybe it's trying to say that, you know, they want you to feel secure and stable on your own accord before really entertaining the idea of love and relationships, something along those lines. Yeah, they want you to be happy on your own, the Sun, so that as you're working on yourself, you're doing what you need to do, your own abundance, your stability, your independence, right? That's when you're going to be able to welcome love into your life. And again, also just reevaluating your value system when it comes to love and stuff, right? What's important to you? What values do you want your partner to have? Um, so on and so forth. You don't want to enter into something where it's, you know, unstable in any way, shape, or form, right? You want to make sure you're coming in there correct. You want your partner to come in there correctly. You guys are on a stable foundation together. So I think that's really important. And I think that when that happens, that's when things will start to come together. We got the Knight of Wands on the top of the deck. I will also say, however, make sure that this came up earlier at another point for someone else, and in a reading I did earlier on another separate reading live. Be careful when it comes to sexual compatibility, if you know what I mean, because sometimes that can kind of, you know, get us a little bit foggy in our minds about what it is that we really want. So just be careful with that too. If that was ever something that you kind of dealt with in the past, or just let you know, yeah, that's something that you got to pay attention to as well, because it happens to the best of us. You know, when it's good, right? And you know, we get caught up. It does happen. So just make sure that you're mindful of that too, right? The main thing right now is, you know, your own overall intrinsic happiness and your stability in order to welcome it what it is that you want. I hope that makes sense. Ah, look at that number 5. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, babe. You got to work on yourself. Yeah, see, the sex was amazing. That's what I'm telling you. Anytime you see this motherfucker right here, excuse my language, when you see this motherfucker right here, yep. And then wait, what did you say? You said 8 years? Yep. Well, check this out. Well, just a second ago, now it just changed. I hate when that happens. Just a second ago, there were 8 people in here. Oh, goodness gracious. That damn Knight of Wands, man. Yeah, just kick you right in the kisser, you know? But, yes, so again, it's about overall intrinsic happiness right now. Focus on self. Be your own wish fulfillment, right? So I do hope that that was helpful. I like how you said that, Tina, because yeah, you gotta adjust that crown. Yes, set those healthy boundaries. Absolutely, I think that's definitely huge here. Good night, Lakeisha. And I'm just happy that was helpful, Mia. I'm happy it was helpful for you. All right, so for everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna leave though, Chris. I'm tired now because I did a reading before this. I'm a little bit tired. I've been reading for almost 3 hours. Plus, me and Mikey, we're about to watch something, and I gotta eat. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing this more often, and I'm gonna because I'm assuming that you saw it on Facebook, Chris, when I posted it on my Facebook page. But I want to try to do it like that more often so that people are more aware, because sometimes, you know, don't know. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this more often. I think this is the 3rd time this week that I did this. So I have like a little cycle now, or not a cycle, but like a pattern of I do like a collective reading, and then I do this. So I want to try to keep that up, keep that momentum going, because this was enjoyable. I really like doing this. And thank you, Lati, for being my moderator. You're amazing. So with all that said, guys, I love you guys very much. And like I said, if you haven't done so already, definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, as my girl already said too. And I love you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, until next time. Bye.